Silver and gold pullback. What is coming next? Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making money in the markets, and trading is the most hardest thing you'll ever do, and it takes a long time to become a good trader. So this video is just educational only. If you're struggling with your trading right now, then click on the very first link in the description and get learn a free training, the 7 universal laws to become a master trader that will boost your success, consistency, and confidence without spending a decade trying to figure it out. Click on the very first link in the description right now. All right. Hope you're doing well, traders. Hope you're doing well. What we're going to look at right now is we're going to look at silver and gold. We're going to look at the indices. I'm going to look at Bitcoin as well too. We're going to get straight into these charts. Man, I sound very formal today. Why is that? Oh, I just got out of a beautiful trade today. Beautiful 80% profit there. Damn, market makers with those options were playing me. Damn, they were playing me so hard today. Anyway, I got into a trade yesterday. Woke up this morning, the trade actually went up as much as 240% return, had a bit of a pullback throughout the day, and there was a trade that went through there about 120%, but the market makers were playing me at the end of the day, which was just close of today, and I got out with an 80% return. Actually, I'll share with you what that trade was. It was FBR. So I got into a trade on FBR right here. Just a really nice setup, nice pullback, nice little breakout day. Got in there, beautiful setup, and the 1-to-1 projection, meaning where my target was actually this 1950 mark, and it actually gapped up and went straight there. So that was a nice. It gapped up on the open, and when the market ran up first thing this morning, my options were up 200-something%, which is a bit of a bummer. But then also, as I said before, the market came down, sold off. I ended up getting out about 80% return. But hey, I'm not complaining. 80% return in one day, you know. And again, the way that I trade the market is I'm here in Australia. I get up first thing in the morning. I entered here 5 minutes towards the close. Woke up the next day, 80% profit. You know, good. You know, beautiful. Go on and enjoy the rest of the day. So, anyway, that was the trade there. Let me get back in. Let me get back into silver and gold. So we're having a bit of a pullback right now, right? Silver and gold pullback. What's next? So we're having a bit of a pullback right here, and we're holding where we are right now. I believe we're just getting a small pullback because I believe this is building some strength and some steam, because I believe the next push is going to be the break. And when it does break, we are going to see, finally we're going to see this 1300 level break. And when it does finally break the 1300 level, we are going to see a super duper libbity-doo da 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 ring. Whoa. Man, big move coming in silver and gold, and I believe we are going to break new highs in the next couple of years. So really interesting things happening with silver and gold. I still have a long-term position that's going on with gold right now, and I still see pretty big long-term moves. But I'm also looking for a short-term move. You know, like I got a couple of year option on gold, ready for that. But I'm waiting to buy some options when it breaks this, because when it breaks this, we're gonna see a 10% move happen really quickly with gold, and I believe this thing is just gonna absolutely just take off. And once again, I do see this thing, you know, just going bananas, yeah, like it did back here in 2006. You know what I mean? Just from here to here, again, that was there within, you know, again 1 to 2 months, this thing just took off. You know, this thing was 10%, running back down, and then another 10%. So if it does break here, I do see this thing running up a good 10-15%, but it's going to happen pretty quickly on the gold price. So the long-term picture here, guys, is nothing to be worried about. And you can see here on the weekly chart as well too, that look what's happened here. Right, we had what? We had pretty much nothing. Pretty much the market's going sideways, not much going on there, and the market's just pretty much done nothing there, right? So we're just holding here. So once we start to get a nice break up there, I believe the next run, and I believe gold is just having a bit of a rest now. But when we do start to turn around and we start to rally back up again, this thing is about to explode, just about to just take off. And we can see we're now identifying probably another bit of a trend line going on through here as well too. So we do have a bit of a trend line through there. It's compressing up into a triangle pattern. I believe this triangle pattern is just going to send gold just through the roof. And I'm waiting for that breakout, because when I break out, I'm going to hit this sucker hard. will hit gold hard anyway, with some options there. GLD, by the way, that's going to be GLD. So once we start to see a break on gold, I'll be looking on GLD, and then I'll be looking for a pretty fast run back up to 150. I'd say that'll happen within a couple of months, and then possibly even see a lot higher prices. Probably by maybe even by the end of the year we'll see that. I'm not sure about that, but I do see once we start to break this 130 level, gold and silver. Send him to the funny farm. And the one thing that's happening with silver right now is that we got this run up to this $17 level, and now we're having a bit of a pullback. Is this going to be a higher low compared to here? You've got to wait and see about that. Silver's the tricky one, right? Silver is not giving so much bullish signs like gold is. So that's why I like gold myself. I talk to people at the gym, I talk to people in a lot of places, they say, what's your hot tip? I'm like, buy gold. That's it. Just buy gold. And they say, should I buy the physical? I'm like, it's totally up to you. You don't have to buy the physical. You can just buy gold, like buy the actual share price. Or you can buy some options if you want to. It's like totally up to you. Totally up to you. Anyway, so let's go have a look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones right now had a little bit of a pullback. Is this the start of that pullback? I wanted to see a bit more of a definite signal. There's no real definite signal happening here on the Dow Jones just yet. So I definitely want to see a lot more volume come into this play. I also would like to see the same with the Nasdaq and same with the S&P 500. So, but not out of the woodworks yet, as in like, yeah. But I want to see some definite signals going up or down in the S&P. But the next move, if we can get a nice, if we do get a nice move up, and that's actually possible, if we do get a nice move up, then and we get a good volume spike with that, then we're likely to break new highs. If we get a break down, let me change that color here. If we get a breakdown, and we get this volume spike in the red, well, guess what? That red bar there. That is, for me, that is that tells me we now probably got to break these lows through here. So that's basically what I'm looking at there on the S&P 500, but even the Dow Jones especially as well too. So looking at those prices. So that's what I'm saying through there. So be prepared for more downside or potentially more downside. Now, Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? Let me show you here. I think Bitcoin is going to the dumpsters. But anyway, let me just share with you. I'm looking at investing.com. And the market's had a bit of a rally down, a rally back up. And now we almost hit 12,000. What happened through here is that we go from there to there. And you can see basically what ended up happening, right? We ran up, hit resistance, ran up, hit resistance, ran up, and this hit resistance level through here as well too. So, and you can see also that we definitely do have a lot of support and resistance going on through there as well too. So a lot of resistance through there. Is this a V bottom? I'm not too quite sure yet, but you know, we have to wait and see what's going on with this one here. Let me see if I can I add, let's add some volume. Let's see what the volume's been like on this one here. V for volume. All right, cool. All right, so let's have a look at the volume here. So, okay, all right. So this rally up that we've had here, it's actually been quite low volume, hasn't it? It really hasn't been a lot of volume behind it on this rally up. So that's actually quite interesting. We had a lot of volume here on the way down. So really interesting to see what's going on. Bitcoin still overall, guys, if you look at this here, lower high, lower high, lower high. This is a bit of an equal high. So, but you don't want to be going long just yet. But you know, if you are looking to buy some, if you are looking to get into Bitcoin, what I'd be looking for is, do we actually pull back and create a high low, and then do we break above this high here? If so, that's going to be a change in trend, and we'll possibly even make a head and shoulder formation there. I personally think this thing's going down to the dumpsters, but that's what I see there. If we do make a high low breaking up, then we can see this thing continuing moving up.